Welcome to Math Made Sense with Teacher K. For today's lesson, we will learn about the graph of a linear inequality in two variables. We might want to consider the following terms in graphing linear inequalities. Half-plane. A half-plane is the region that is divided when a line is graphed in the coordinate plane. When a line divides a coordinate plane, two half-planes are made. A plane divider is the line that separates the Cartesian coordinate plane into two half-planes. So how to graph a linear inequality? Step 1. Replace the inequality symbol with an equal sign. The resulting equation becomes the plane divider. Step 2. Use a solid line if the original inequality contains less than or equal to or greater than or equal to symbol. The solid line indicates that all points on the line are part of the solution of the inequality. Step 3. Use a dash or a broken line if the original inequality contains greater than or less than symbol. The broken line indicates that the coordinates of all points on the line are not part of the solution set of the inequality. And last step, shade the region above the plane divider if the inequality contains greater than or equal to symbol. And shade the region below the plane divider if the inequality contains less than or equal to symbol. In cases where we have a negative y in our linear inequality, we need to interchange the shading of the region. Hence, if the inequality contains a greater than or equal to symbol, we need to shade below the plane divider. And if it contains a less than or equal to symbol, we need to shade above our plane divider. So that is only if our y is negative. This is a sample graph with a solid line. If the inequality contains a greater than or equal to symbol, we need to shade above our plane divider. The second graph is a sample graph with a broken line. And if this inequality contains the less than or equal to symbol, then we need to shade below the inequality sign. In a graph with a solid line, all the points that lies on the solid line or the plane divider and all the points that lies on the shaded region contains the solution of our inequality. And for a sample graph with a broken line, the points that are included in the plane divider, which is a broken line, is not included in the solution. Only the points that are in the shaded region. Now, in cases where we have a negative y in the inequality, and the symbol of the inequality is less than or equal to or less than, instead of shading the region below the plane divider, we need to shade the region above the plane divider. And the same with symbols greater than or equal to and greater than. If we have a negative y in our inequality, instead of shading above the plane divider, we need to shade the region below the plane divider. So basically, this is how the graph of a linear inequality works. Let's graph the following inequalities. Y is greater than or equal to negative x plus 3. So step 1 is to replace the inequality sign with an equal sign. Now, to plot our plane divider, let's use the x and y intercept. So let's set x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 and solve for our x and y intercepts. So using the equation y is equal to negative x plus 3, substitute x is equal to 0. So y is equal to negative 0 plus 3. Hence, y is equal to 3. Our y-intercept, therefore, is at 0, 3. Solving for the x-intercept, let's set y as equal to 0. We have here y is equal to negative x plus 3. Replace y with 0, so that is negative x plus 3. So transfer x to the other side, so it will be positive x is equal to 3. Hence, our x-intercept is at 3, 0. Plotting the x and y intercepts in the Cartesian plane, 0, 3 is located here, and 3, 0 is right here. Now let's connect it with our plane divider. Looking at our inequality sign, the inequality is greater than or equal to. So, we will be using a solid line. Since the solid line represents greater than or equal to and less than or equal to symbols. Since the symbol of the inequality is greater than or equal to, then we shade the region above our plane divider. Hence, the graph of the inequality. Assessment. It is a line that separates the Cartesian coordinate plane into two half planes. The correct answer is plane divider. The graph of the inequality used a solid line, which indicates that the inequality contains the symbol. The correct answer is letter D, less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Referring to the same graph, which of the following points satisfy the inequality? So, the points that satisfy this inequality are the points located in the shaded region. Negative 2 is located here, so it does not satisfy the inequality. 0, 0 also doesn't satisfy the inequality. Positive 2, negative 3 doesn't satisfy the inequality. How about positive 3, 3? So it's right here. So it's the only point located in the shaded region, hence the correct answer is D. That's it for today's lesson. I hope to see you next time. Bye!